may not have been an English major. But I'll say this: no contest, no mercy. Go Crows. And some pledge. Go get that legend a beer. They probably lost by 5 touchdowns. Hey, I'll tell you what. The guy may be Philly. He may be Philly. But I'm Baltimore. If I'm Baltimore, I get that guy in there. Ray Lewis said it. They need leadership. They need leaders. I'd put that fratty right there on the sideline, right alongside T. Sizz and Nada, and just let him tear it up.
We're the rulers. We decide.
We rule, Sizzle.
Who goes, and when we win, and when we lose.
We decide when we win. That's my favorite part of the whole thing. We decide when we win and when we bleeping lose, which is bleeping never. Who decides to lose? We decide when we bleeping lose, which is bleeping never. Ooh, who decides to lose? When would you decide to lose? Right now, right here, today, we lose.
We decide what goes, who goes, and
You know what I mean? Or we never lose.
which is never.
Which is bleeping never.
I've been a part of this team.
Why do I think they went out and they lost that game by 5 touchdowns?
Ready to play this team.
These guys come back home. Come back to the house.
Who the we represent.
Is that something like Will Ferrell would do, like Old School 3? Like Will Ferrell coming back and screaming at the fellas, at Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. Vince! I mean, that sounds exactly like a line. That sounds like something Will Ferrell would say. We decide when we bleeping win, and more importantly, we decide when we bleeping lose. Which is bleeping never. Wild. It's just looking for a few good leaders. A few good leaders. And there's one right there. David Shaw coming up next segment. What would have happened to that guy? And that guy runs pretty hot. What if they fell behind early on by a touchdown or 2? How psycho would that fratty have been going on the sideline? I mean, this guy'd be like Vince Lombardi up in their grill. What the bleep are you guys doing? Like turning red, about to stroke out. Did you not hear me tell you you're gods? You're an embarrassment. I mean, it's like Warren Sapp going back to the U and telling them how it is. You idiots must have decided that today is the day you lose. We never bleeping lose. Hey, Rome. After hearing that D-bag's pep talk, Yankee bobblehead guy is not such a loser after all. You think? You guys see the video. Video's better yet. And this guy's just firing them up, man. He is spitting straight fire.
And when we lose.
To his fratties.
Never. Every single season.
Philly, man.
Part of this team. We've been winners. Everyone is afraid to play this team.
This guy sounds like a guy that went on to the pros and just dominated 1, 2 Super Bowls. He's coming back.
Going on outside this
I think the guy probably graduated in May and came back like 5 months later. You think maybe that guy wants to grab a couple of flags and suit up? You think maybe he wants to get in that game? All right, David Shaw. I might play that for David Shaw because David Shaw is probably looking for ways to push buttons, motivate his players, change the message. I mean, David Shaw is a really sharp young coach. He might be able to learn something from that fratty. David Shaw is coming up next. Here in the jungle, I'm Jim Rome, and this is CBS Sports Radio.
You're listening to The Jim Rome Show.
From DollarShaveClub.com. We ship amazing razors for a few bucks a month. Dollar Shave Club saves you cash, but it also means